right, what's up? What's going on, everybody? I'm up at Lake Winnipesaukee for the Bass Nation, or New Hampshire, what the hell's their name? New Hampshire B.A.S.S Nation Kayak Anglers group. Something like that. The Bass Nation series for New Hampshire. New Hampshire Kayak Bass Nation, New Hampshire Bass Nation Kayak Kayak New Hampshire Bass Nation. What the hell's their name? How do they do it? Why can't it just be New Hampshire Kayak Bass Nation? It's a bunch of mosquitoes in my car. The New Hampshire Bass Nation series for kayaks. That's not it either. Anyway, whatever their name is. Yeah, so I'm up here. I'm excited. I love this place. It's early season. It's still pretty cold up here. Heard that they, sorry, it's like loaded with mosquitoes. I'm just trying to keep them off me for a minute. Yeah, what the hell was I saying? ADHD. So early season, water temps are still cold-ish, 60s, I think. That's what it felt like. I've heard they're spawning. I've heard they're post-spawn. I've heard they're pre-spawn. I mean, I don't know what to expect. I am going to try for some largemouth first. There is a spot here close by that is all largemouth Tweety pads. I ended my last video on this lake at that spot. It's never really a good spot. I've fished it a million times before. I've caught fish in there, never anything big, but with it being early season, I don't know if I've ever been in there this early. So I'm going to give it a shot and see if there's anything in there, you know, feeding up. Like I said, they're a couple weeks behind where we are in Massachusetts. So they might be feeding. I don't know, I'll give it a shot. I won't give it too much time if I don't get on anything good quickly. So yeah, then I'll just head out and I'll start scoping. Maybe look shallow, try to see if there are any fish on a bed anywhere. There might be some stragglers, I don't know. But yeah, we're just gonna do what I always do and just kind of wing it. No pre-fishing, of course. Never get to pre-fish. So junk fishing and winging it. That's and crossing my fingers and hoping. That's what I usually do. So let's see how this one goes. I wasn't looking for docks. I was looking for beds.
Well, that's what I meant. I didn't know.
There are some on beds.
There are?
Yeah, I saw a big smallie and a little one, and then I saw a largie, which I don't know. I think it was just cruising, but there's not a lot. There's not a lot, but
yeah, largies are in here past 6 months.
Yeah, so
Smallies are moving up.
that's not good.
Then, you know,
A lot of the smallies, though, dude, like you don't have to get up. You can get right above them and just drop, and they'll
they won't care.
yeah, they get, if they're really aggressive, then yeah, you can absolutely do that. No pads, I don't know what that one is. That's why I came in here. Looks like there's a little bit of pads, sparse probably, but they're not full yet, so I don't know. Usually a field of pads out here. See what happens. Start with the chatterbait. Buzzbait? Let's start with buzzbait. So that's going to be different too. There's no grass in here. Could be smaller in here if the grass isn't in. Maybe it's 7 a.m. Get a little closer. Yeah. Water temp is 70 degrees. That's surprising. I did not expect 70-degree water temps. There we go. I didn't even realize that thing hit it. That's what I wanted. That's a good one. Oh. Come on, bro. That's better than I thought. Better than I thought. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alright. That's not a bad one. No, can't mess around with them. That's a good one. That's a good one. cannot mess around with an open mouth with these guys, because even a little crack is considered a 1-inch deduction, which is crazy, but not my trail. That's what we came in here for, a big largemouth. Molly, look at that. Look at that. See, I was wondering if smallies were in here. The weeds were not as dense. Look at that. Look at that. Long and skinny, he's gonna be like a 16. 16.25. Nice. Like I said, it really has never produced for me in the past. It doesn't bode well, because if this place is producing, the rest of the lake might be producing a lot better. Giant largemouth just following that. Come on. That's a good sign though. That was a good fish. What did the bite turn off at 7:15? Let a little paranoia dictate this move. That was one fish and it tore that thing up, man. Yeah, I'll be real annoyed if that's what I have to be throwing today, is this black frickin' toad. I literally don't have any. I don't even have any other like frogs in the boat. I'm not it's not just getting into topwater season or frogging season, you know. So I usually carry a bag of horny toads and hollow body frogs and shit. Now I only got like 2. What is going on? So I saw an 18. I caught an 18. Probably saw another 18. Caught a smallie. All in that one area. Nothing since. It doesn't make any sense. This is the same kind of crap. Although I think there was more rock down there. Now that I think about it. So maybe that's the deal. Rock? God! Yeah. That sucks. Oh, here we go. Get it. Oh my God. I don't think you guys can see that. I watched that. Oh my God. What a terrible hook set. What a terrible, terrible hook set. It might have been a smallmouth. Oh my God, what a loser. Oh my God. Maybe he didn't get a good fucking hit on it. That looked like a good one. That guy ain't gonna bite again. Dude. Right in front of him. You can see him now. Smash it. Let's go. Cut the crap. Is this 14? Is that the same one that's been following me around the whole time? Kind of looks like the same size. Alright, standings. Here we go. Lake Winnipesaukee. Somebody's got 77. Torrance has got 73. Jesus. Alright, whatever. Whatever. I'm going for big ones. I'm going for the Mondos. Smoke it. so I can lose it. I should have had almost a limit already, huh? God. Oh, that's a giant. Oh my God. Please don't come off. That is a giant. That's what we want. Oh my God, it's almost. Oh my God, my net's all jacked up. Oh. Why is my net like that? Good Lord. Yes, sir. Side salad. Got a 20? 19 at least. It might be a 20. Might be a 20. Ladies, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That is a 20. 20 and a quarter. 20 and a quarter. Hell yeah. God, I'm looking old. Starting to look old. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I knew that was a big one. So glad that didn't come off. That was the plan, fellas. Come in here, get a kicker largemouth, at least one. Now we've got big largie, two big largies, but a real big one. Decent smallie. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Alright, so I don't have to be shallow, I don't have to be near the rocks. That's good. That is the biggest fish I've ever caught out of here. In fact, I think these are the two biggest fish I've ever caught out of here. Guess the time to come in here is early season, huh? Usually it's like 12 inches, 14s, little guys.
Having any luck?
Yeah, I got a few.
Huh?
You got a few.
Okay. What you need is more fishing rods.
Yeah, I know. Everybody says that. Yeah, that was thunder. That's right. Chance of precipitation. God, it's like skyrockets right about now. And that is where that thunder comes from. 8:46. Almost 2 hours in. It's time to skedaddle, I think. Shut up. Scaring the fish. Smallies in here, huh? Look at that. Another one. Guy ain't that big. 15 and a half. Standings. Lake Winnipesaukee. 10th place. Oh boy. Think there's any more? Could be. That. Two smallies. That's the same one. That can't be right. Don't worry about that. Don't think so. catch the same smallie again in one of these tournaments. Did that last time. Nobody's gonna believe me. Cheater. That might be longer. Like a 16 just because he's long and skinny. I'll put him in as a 16 and a half. Now, let's see. Standing now, second. I got 86 and a half. Sweet. Good thing I thought of that, huh? There might be 2 under there. Could there be 3? Probably not. Yeah. Look at this. I've seen this. I think I've ever fished this side. I've only fished in the back with the pads and. What the hell? What in the world? I had no idea. Like, no clue. That's a little upgrade. It's gonna be like a half-inch upgrade. Calm yourself, boy. Long and skinny. Now, he might be set. Fuck. God, this thing is so dangerous. That's why I take the frickin' thing off, and I didn't this time. Anyway, he might be 17. What's that put us at? Not gonna be in the lead. 88. I'm an inch and a half out of first. Yeah, that was a really strange bite. I had no idea it was on. I didn't hear it. I didn't see it. I was confused. Really confused. Look at all that fry. He might have been fry guarding. Definitely a bunch of fry, and they are tiny, so they'll still have somebody protecting them. That dude was about the right size. All right. Good try. Good try. This kayak sucks to paddle. Spook something. It looked too much like. Bigger than I thought. Bigger than I thought, man. Not big enough though, I don't think. 15.5 is just my smallest. Same size as my smallest. It's alright though. That was a good sign. That was right where it should have been. Oh my god, what a dummy. What a terrible hook set. I had no idea that fish, I thought he missed it. And then I saw. That's annoying. Might have been an upgrade. Not a big one, but, you know. Oh my god. Oh my god. God! What the hell? Frog legs are all jacked up. Fuck off. You know, you make a fucking perfect cast and you get a string of weed. Come on. What the fuck? Come on. Oh, perfect. Just the fucking what we need. A jet skier. There he goes. Well, first rock bass of the day, which is kind of surprising. I spent way more time in here than I expected. God, this stuff looks so good. You know what I mean? Super shallow, but oh, I think he's a 15 and a half, so that's why I'm not. Yeah. Well, halfway through the tournament, I'll head out, try some smallies, try scoping, try to get that big one on the bed. It'll be much harder to see it now. It was on a big bright bed though. Then swing back in here at the end of the day maybe. Oh my God. That's a giant. That's a giant. $18.25. That one's gonna cut. Nope. Never leave fish to find fish, dummy. I think it was this bed, but I don't think this is the big fish. I think this is the little one, and I don't need a little one. Yeah. Little one. Don't need that. Ain't no way in hell I'm seeing this thing. Is this the largemouth, you think? There's another one, but I don't know how I'm going to see that one either. This is a big clear spot. So. Oh, I can't see shit now. I can't tell if this is pollen or the bottom of the... God damn you, dude. Oh my God. Fucking asshole. Oh my God, what the fuck? Oh my God! Is that the one? What the hell? I am literally right on the spot I'm supposed to be. What in the world? What the hell? That is crazy. I think that thing was hovering over that bed, and that thing came up and got it. Unbelievable. That is freaking insane. 17 and a half. What in the world? Oh my god. I was setting up perspective mode to try to see that thing. That is crazy. I have never caught a fish that way. That is... Oh my god! What the hell? What is going on? What is going on? That doesn't... That is insane. Did you see that? What the hell? Dude, should I just be like dragging this net at the top of the surface? Oh. Dude, what is going on? I don't know what's going on. This is bananas. This is not a second chance. That is insane. What? A rock bass, dude? For real? Smoking a whopper popper in 7 feet of water. That is wild.